Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2 Sins of the... we are going to be making our way over to the Pursuer. Now, we already encountered him one time, and wow, what a terrible start. Let's do this again. Let's just pretend that didn't happen, because that was like, we could do the boss, and we could make it challenging. But I don't want to do the boss, make it challenging, and go in with with half my health already missing. Now, granted, I guess we do have this regeneration ring that we picked up in the last video that's going to allow me to get some of my health back. It's not a massive amount or anything, so we shouldn't rely on it too much. There are also some other items in this area that we have not picked up yet. But I'm mostly just... oh my goodness. I'm mostly just saving that for later. Not too worried about those items as of right now, because we are going to have to go right by them before we leave this area. So this is the soldier key. This is what we got for killing the giant, the last giant, the lost giant. Gonna be honest, I don't remember his name. And these guys can be a little bit of a problem if it takes too long to kill them. Kind of swarm you a little bit. Obviously, it wasn't too big of a deal. There are two more guys up here. I don't remember these guys being here in the original game. There is an archer upstairs, so maybe you want to take him out first. Our weapon's pretty good, though. At least for this part of the game, our weapon's doing its job. It is earning those paychecks, you know what I'm saying? So I have a name is Soldier in a life gem. I'm going to go ahead and use a life gem now. We could get human form here. I don't know if there's any co-op signs here by default. I hope we don't need them. I don't think I'm going to. Okay, so there's a few ways to beat this guy. He's definitely... oh, I tried to go for a parry there. He's definitely easiest in co-op. My god. Okay. Alright. So, I was trying to do a couple parries. Didn't quite work out for me. Let's try again. Let's try again. That was awful! That was awful, MFPallytime. Come on! Oh my god, just kill me. Just kill me. Just make it easy. Alright. Alright. No, I'm not gonna... okay. I was gonna say, I'm not just gonna give up that easy, but I guess I kinda did. I know it's definitely possible to parry this guy. I just don't remember which animation's easiest. I think it's the charging one. I think so. Rude! Alright, round two. Let's go again. I'll pick up my souls off the ground. There weren't very many souls. Let's try to get a charge attack out of him. There we go. Did I not? I guess I didn't do the second part right. Alright. Let's just back it up. Wait for another charge attack. Come on. Come on. Come on. Charge at me, bro. And then... okay. Do I seriously not stab him on the ground, or am I not doing it at the right time? Charge me, bruh. And then I don't know. I don't know. I thought I could. Can't parry that. I knew that going into that. This is his cursed attack. If he hits you, it's essentially as if you just died one more time. Your cursed effect kind of just takes a small amount of your health away, your maximum health away. Just gonna keep backing up. Apparently I can't back up anymore. If you're doing this in co-op, you can have someone with the shield stand in front of the door and then use these catapults to just nail them for like 400 damage at a time. It's a ridiculously easy way of killing him. I just straight up don't know how to, like, after I do the parry animation, I don't know how to deal actual damage to him. It's weird. Come on, man. Come on. Come up. I can't do anything with this shield attack thing. I never noticed he would get all red and stuff after he cursed me. Never noticed that before. That sweeping attack looks like it's parryable too. Just a little bit harder to time. This one's easy because it's like right when he shifts into a new stance, you just parry. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I'm a little confused as to why I'm like not jumping on top of his body and shoving my sword into his heart. I feel like that should be the animation that I'm going for. It is just not happening. You gonna charge me? Probably too close, huh? Can't parry the shield, at least I don't think I can. Almost died. Here's his cursed attack. See how, I mean, we're not rushing into this at all. We're taking it really easy. I'm trying to understand the fight again. I wish I could get those parries off a little bit better, or at least more damage out of those parries. I really thought you could do the counter attack after them. That hurt. But I mean, there's really no sense of urgency on this boss that I find. I was talking about it a little bit in the last video. If you're newer to the game, you'll likely try to spam attacks to just beat someone to death. Just like, look how easy he is to deal with when I'm just walking away from him. You roll away from his normal attacks, and then you just straight up walk away from the guy. Come on, just do your charge. I'm just fishing attacks here. The corner's probably not where I want to be, so we'll get out of it real quick. Another important part of this fight, I suppose... What is this? Oh, that's new. Don't recall him doing that before. Another important part of this fight is having your weight limits in check. You don't want to have armor on that's too heavy, because if you do, you won't be able to roll away from him very easy. You know what I mean? My shield's about to break! Okay, we're gonna have to switch up strategies. We're gonna switch up strategies. Because I'm not repairing this piece of shit shield. Alright, we're gonna be a little bit more aggressive now. We're gonna dodge his attacks, go in for counterattacks. We've seen basically all of his animations so far, so they shouldn't be too hard to predict. I like how he's doing the charging attack at point blank range now. You can see I'm not rushing into any of these. I should have moved there. I'm taking my time. I'm letting him make the mistake and then capitalizing on it. Well, that was interesting, to say the very least. Almost broke our shield entirely. We get the Ring of Blades and the Soul of the Pursuer. The Ring of Blades actually increases our physical attack damage. It's not by much. It's not by a ton. But it is going to have, you know... If it can make you kill someone in one fewer swing, it's a pretty big deal. So, let's say these guys would take 3 attacks normally. If we're killing them in 2, that's very significant. Very significant. I'm using my rock candy way too much to heal. I know that. But I'm just going to drop down here. And... there we go. The Dran Lake set. Very, very, very good set for the beginning of the game. You honestly could probably use that damn thing throughout the entire game without too much of a struggle. Where are you going? Oh, come on. You weren't planning that. Don't give me that shit. I guess it is important to mention that our weapon doesn't deal only physical damage. So maybe the physical damage increase of the ring isn't super significant for us. I don't know. But this is the area that I said we still had a few items remaining. If you go up here, just be very careful. There is an item at the end, but these motherfuckers are gonna try to sneak up on you. As long as you take care of them, you know, slow and methodical. That's the name of this walkthrough, slow and methodical. We're gonna be able to kill them no problem, and then go loot our item. It's one of those instances where, you know, it's put in the game so they sneak up on you, right? But as long as you're prepared for it, they become a lot easier. And I mentioned earlier that that's part of the Dark Souls experience. You go up against something that seems like impossibly hard to deal with your first time, but you grow as a player and you become better at the game because you dealt with it. And then you carry that into the next playthrough, or you carry that into New Game Plus and you become a little bit better. And then you make a YouTube channel and you make a pretty decent living off of making Dark Souls videos. You know, it's all part of the process, you know what I'm saying? But we've gotten everything, as far as I know, in this area. No reason for us to stay here any longer. And we are going to go interact with a certain bird's nest up here. This is a pretty cool place to end an area at, right? No, I want the bird's nest. Fuck. Fuck. Are you blocking? So if someone ever puts a message on this, I had some friends that were confused by this. So read message. It's obviously trying to block you. It even says blocking. Just hit the Y button and it'll switch message. Thought there was more of a cutscene there. Now, this is a pretty damn significant change from the original Dark Souls 2. And again, this is about as far as I've gotten, just on this side. I haven't gotten much farther over here. I keep saying my knowledge of the new game is going to fall off at some point. We're getting there pretty quick. But this is one of the biggest changes, for sure. In one of these chests is a dull ember. You used to have to wait so long for this. You used to have to get to pretty late in the game in order to really be able to customize your weapons very much. But all of a sudden, we've just been given that item, and it is a blessing, and we will not turn it down. We will graciously accept it. Let's see if we can take care of this guy. Is this a trick? I'm not over there. Why'd you think I was over there? What's wrong with you? What's the matter with you? Let's see. Do I have the key to open this? It looks like I don't need a key. Cool. Hello.
What is it? I don't know you, and you don't know me. Things are better that way. You are an odd one. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatil. From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you. I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed.
Now, I may not know all of the lore about this game, but I know that I have viewers who are extremely knowledgeable. So I encourage you to share what you know about these characters as we find them. That way people who are looking to learn more about these characters can look down in the comments and really expand their knowledge of the game. You know, I may not have researched all this stuff, but that's one way that I can learn more. Other viewers can learn more, and we can all just share our knowledge. Make this an interactive experience. So she is repeating her dialogue, so we don't have to talk to her anymore. There's a chest here. I have no idea what's in it. An antiquated key. Actually, do not know what that goes to at all. Why, hello there. You're looking spiffy. Hey, go off the side. Just go off the... One more. There you go. Goodbye. It's an easy way to get 500 souls, am I right? So, we can go over here just for the sake of showing it, but... Fuck! But we're not going to be able to go much farther over here. And And that is because... This has definitely changed from the original game. That is because we are greeted with a statue. It just has a statue blocks our way. Now we can free that statue somehow, but we don't have that particular item yet. So we have to continue on our merry little way. Now there is a little secret up here. For those of you astute enough to notice a ladder on the side, you can walk on that debris. I don't remember what the item is. Oh, large titanite shard. We can use that to upgrade our weapons. Now there's only one more thing I'm going to be doing here. Because quite frankly, we don't need to go to the other side yet. At least I don't think we do. Let's grab this item. I think there used to be an enemy here. Some golden pine resin. That's just a damage increase on your weapon. Excuse me. Hello? Come here. Get away from... Oh, I hate you. So we needed that barrel to... we needed to push it down this wall here. Or push it down these stairs and have it impact the wall. And sometimes it blows up, sometimes it doesn't. But we basically were going to use one of our fire bombs that we have, or a fire arrow, or I did test it off camera actually. I could just hit these barrels with my weapon and they would explode, but he kind of ruined that for us. There is a blacksmith in there. I'm going to try one more time just to make it over there. I mean, there's not too many enemies here or anything. I do have a lot of souls on me though, so it's kind of important that I don't lose those. But I'm fairly confident in my ability to take these guys down. Oh, can I not get back to the fire, actually? Okay, we're going to use a homeward bone. Not necessarily how I wanted to use a homeward, or the reason I wanted to use a homeward bone, but... Actually, I think I could have made it through the building, but there's a lot of enemies in the building. I don't know, this is safe. This is definitely the safest way to get back to the bonfire. So we'll try this one more time. These guys kind of seem notorious for blowing these things up, though. I'm gonna hit them 3 times. And then just spam the button. Try to interrupt him! Oh, please! Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Oh, you rat bastard! You rat bastard. Alright, one more time, and that's all I'm gonna dedicate to this. I don't want to use any more homeward bones on this than I have to. I suppose it's worth mentioning that when I go back to the bonfire with the homeward bones, I'm not actually resting at the bonfire. So my weapon's durability is not very high. If I were to rest, it would refill the durability. All right, 4 thrusting attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more. Perfect, perfect. Good. All right, we'll just kick that down there. Okay. Fuck. And the attack. I don't have much time. Okay. I didn't have much time before my weapon broke. So we've gotten the second bonfire. This one's a little bit of a secret. Sit down, refill that health. Not gonna travel anywhere just yet. I want to walk in here and see what this motherfucker's talking about.
Oh, why can't they all be this easy?
Pardon?
We've got a wild one here. Shape up. Shape up, I say. Oh, I say yes. That's the way.
He's really fucking strange.
How brightly you burn. Flame. I smell flame upon you. I'm McDuff, the blacksmith. All I want is a little flame. So, Hand that ember to me. Right now, you imbecile.
You know, when people talk to me like that, usually I just tell them to fuck off, but I guess we'll give it to him.
What a marvelous ember. You've got stones, I pray. Give me stones, and I'll fortify your gear.
So very similar to the first blacksmith, this guy can upgrade our equipment. What makes him different is the fact that he can infuse our equipment with various effects. So, if we wanted a poison sword, we could just bring a sword to him and he would make it poison. We could inflict blood or magic damage and, you know, stuff like that. I don't think I'm going to do anything just yet. I don't think so. What is this? What does this do for scaling? So, yeah. What can we buy from him, though? Because I remember this being relatively significant. He has an unlimited supply, I believe, of these large titanite shards, which is what we need to upgrade our weapon further down the tree. We did small titanite shards to get it to +3 or +4, I don't quite remember. Now we can use the large titanite shards to get it even farther. He does have a great axe, which, you know, is pretty fucking dope. He has a bastard sword, which is pretty fucking dope. Designed to be wielded with 2 hands. I'm interested in that item. We are pretty far away from it as far as our stats to use it, though. So I'm just going to sit down at the bonfire. Since we gave him all that stuff, he should relocate. We should be able to open up all those chests and get some items. Oh, maybe I didn't talk to him enough. I also think there's something to do with lighting this to make him move. I'm not sure. Not sure. But we'll go ahead and light this for him. See if that affects it. It is possible we just have to leave and come back, too. Nope, that was it. We had to light the fire. So that'll get him off of that chest at the end, and we should be able to dive right into all of these. I like how people in this game just don't mind that you're robbing them. Large titanite shard ×2, so we can use that to upgrade our stuff. I believe I have 3 of those now. 5 titanite shards. Let's see, what else? This is the one he was sitting on, so this probably has the best stuff. The craftsman's hammer and twinkling titanite. Twinkling titanite, a little bit more of a rarer item used to upgrade, again, usually rarer pieces of gear. All right, good sir. I think I'm gonna get out of his way. Just saw this item over here through the window. Thought I should probably pick it up. And we are gonna just get out of here. 26,000 souls to spend is quite a lot. Heading back to Majula. We could continue to upgrade our weapon. Probably a good idea as far as our early game offensive capabilities go. We want to be able to deal some damage, for sure. Kind of focusing on a balance of damage output and health in the early game. None of these weapons really interest me too much. So let's go ahead and reinforce. I have 4 now. So we can get our little longsword up to +4. It's actually +5. We need 2 more large titanite shards to get it to the next level.
I'll be around.
Which I guess I can go get really quick. It is not like it takes a long time to just go over here and get those. So we'll buy 2 from him. We'll still have about 20,000 souls to spend on our character just progressing. Just leveling up. I think. Somewhere in that ballpark. Hello. But our weapon's already infused. Now, the fire, I don't believe really scales with much of anything. So, like, if you look at the infused weapon shit, so let me look at something that's not infused. So, our weapon right now has a E in, actually, I don't, okay, our weapon right now has a C in strength and dexterity. This short sword that I'm using as an example. If we equip it with fire, it lowers the scaling of the weapon. What does that mean? The higher your strength goes, if you have a strength scaling weapon, the harder that weapon's gonna hit. But if you have a low scaling weapon that has a low stat requirement, that basically just means it's good for the early game. So this sword will do us some good while our stats are still relatively low. But as we progress in levels, as we continue to pump souls into our character to boost up his stats, we are going to want to look for something that has a bit more scaling on it. But as of right now, like I said, this is totally fine. We'll be able to get through a decent portion of the early game with what we've done. Now, I don't think I'm going to take it past +6. I think I'm just going to leave it right about there. I don't see any reason to invest too much into it. Let's go ahead and we can level up. Put points into vigor, get that up to 20. Points into strength, get that up to 20. And then we're gonna do a little vitality and a little endurance. Actually, I can only put 1 point, so we'll just do endurance. And this is a pretty bare bones character right now. He's just health, stamina, strength. Health, stamina, strength. Nothing complicated at all. And that's because we haven't gotten really to the complicated stuff yet, so I'm going to keep him right about here. In the next video, we are going to venture down these stairs yet again. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all next time.